What's going on, y'all? 3 for 3. Um, oh, oh, excuse me. My dog, Rocco. He's been in the car with me this whole time, by the way. It's Saturday. I just got off a 12-hour night shift. If you can't see by the deep circles in my eyes, I am crazy tired. I want to talk about shooting for the stars. People are scared to shoot for the stars because they doubt themselves. They don't think that they can make it or make the shot or whatever. I don't know what it is that people talk themselves out of, but they do. They just talk themselves out of doing whatever it is. I try to push more people to shoot for the stars, for instance. And it doesn't always work. Don't get me wrong. It does not always work. The majority of times it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. And when you shoot for the stars, you might miss the star, but you'll hit something around there. You'll hit something close to maybe that you didn't even expect to hit. I'll give you a story. I was working on trying to get Tesla to donate a few vehicles for some of the members, and also become a key component in me giving back to the youth members that would go through the summer program. Now, this probably wouldn't happen until, like I said, 2021, where we'll be able to do it, or earlier that, depending on how much we are raising, because you can't just keep that money in the bank. You got to get rid of it if you're a profit for cause company. If you're a profit for cause company, you can't just have money just sitting there and just be like, oh, it's just going to sit there. The IRS is going to come looking and be like, what's going on? So you make sure you have to have that money going. Now, whether it's giving to scholarships, whether you're donating cars or anything, and that's what we were looking for. We were looking for a company to team up with so that, one, we could have company cars, for a decent price, but also that we'd be able to buy one for a decent amount or for retail price and give it to somebody that needs a vehicle, or give it to somebody that's going to college, or give it to somebody that is working and has been using their bike for the last 2 years and could really use a car with a trunk and everything. So Tesla, why not? Tesla's been booming. They're growing right now. Let's shoot for them. And some of you guys will think like, well, that's not the stars. I don't know, like something screamed Tesla. I'm a big person on vibes and energies and stuff like that. So the vibe right there was like, boom, Tesla. That's it. Let's shoot. So I talked to a couple people. It started moving and then it stopped. And I was like, damn, like, what happened? But while shooting for that star, something hit me and I was like, I know somebody that is high in the chain in the motor vehicle companies. And so I made a couple calls, and got in touch with the person I need to get in touch with, who is high in Honda. We didn't do a deal with Honda. Don't get me wrong. We didn't do a deal with Honda. Nothing signed. But it was just a simple fact of like, I reached for something that, I didn't even know if it was attainable, and then found something else that was actually obtainable. And I didn't even, the whole concept of getting, cars given to us, for my members for free, and to team up and do a certain contract so that I could donate vehicles and, all that jazz and everything that comes with it. It was just a thought, like I didn't know that it was actually something that could really happen. I was like, hell, why not? Why not try it? Do not be afraid. If you want that position, shoot for the stars. If you are a bus boy and you want to be the damn district manager, shoot for the stars. Shoot for it. You'll never know what can happen. You may get the job, you may not, but I guarantee you something will happen from that. I guarantee you. You just have to shoot for the stars. You have to shoot. You have to. Okay? You just got to take that leap of faith. Just do it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So what if there's so many people around you? So what if, somebody may be more qualified? So what if somebody's been there longer than you? So what? So what? Just shoot. You never know what you'll hit. You'll never know. You know how they have that saying that, you'll never know if you don't try? Same shit. Same shit. You'll never know how high you can go if you don't shoot for the stars. And let's say you wanted to shoot for that district manager's position and you didn't get it. But what if you got the general manager's position just because you shot for it? Because that may have not been open, but general manager might have been. Boom. Big ass jump, right? You went from working for tips and some small money to having a salary. 5 figures, at least 50,000, depending on where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what you can get if you don't shoot. All I'm saying is that life has so many surprises just behind every corner, and you just go for it. Go for it. Why not? Why not? You never know when you're gonna go. And I mean go as in, pass away go. So you never know when you're gonna go. So why not shoot for the stars? Shoot for what you want and see what happens. I'm telling you to take a risk, but I'm telling you to take calculated risks. So don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to, like, if you got 3 kids and a wife or a husband or a partner, whichever, and you just like, fuck it, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna shoot for the stars right now. We'll see what happens. Of course you have people to take care of. You can still take that calculated risk. Be brave and know that no matter what, you working towards your dream and what you want to do and what you love to do, that's the only way. It's Raw Words with Levi. Talk to you guys later.